got to be seriously kidding me. I am actually about to die. I swear to God, if I die on this boss, I'm going to be so mad. Ladies and gents, we're back with another episode of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Startup episode number, of course, 9 of the series. Previously in the last video, I spent a lot longer than I should on that A-5 mission in Sticky Situation because, first off, that Boo got stuck in the piano twice in a row, and then on top of that, your dude kept on messing around trying to get through that whole spiderweb situation and missed a couple of webs in that same room when I was trying to get rid of that Boo, so yeah, that happened. But regardless of that, we were finally able to get through all of that, and now that we're done with all of World 1's missions, with 3 2-stars, 1 3-star, and 1 1-star, which is kind of embarrassing, we now have access to the boss mission of World 1, which of course is Confront the Source. This paranormal reading is off the charts. I don't know what's down in the cellar, but it's not happy. Why do you, investigate? Eureka! I've cracked it! I've triangulated the powerful paranormal signal, and it's coming from the cellar. Oh, yep, the cellar. Scared? Can't say I blame you. Cellars do have a terrible reputation, but I believe in you, Luigi. Once we find out who or what is behind this mess, we'll put a stop to it. So button up those overalls real tight and get ready for action, my boy. Now, to get to the cellar, you'll need to take the elevator. It's pretty straightforward, but I'll mark the cellar on your map. Okay. That's a new area. This key should open the elevator, though I imagine the elevator's operating permit may be expired. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay then, I'll be tracking your progress from the relative warmth and comfort of this bunker. Ready or not? Alright, it's time for us to get to the boss mission. Here we are in Gloomy Manor's boss mission. Confront the Source. Woo! Immediately, I'm running over to that elevator. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the last episode, but that Boo that we just collected in that last mission. This theme, by the way, if you're curious, is from Striker's Charge's pause menu screen. So, just an interesting fact. But anyway, back on topic. That Boo that we actually collected in that past mission. If you're playing the 3DS version of the game, that Boo is named Ooga Booga. But in the Switch release of Dark Moon, that Boo is actually named Boothoven, which is based off of Ludwig von Beethoven. I think it's the only Boo to actually get changed between versions, and it's due to a particular deal with the, intermission. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and try to suck in this silk sack. And here's the boss. This is the Spider Queen, the first boss of the game. Now, the way that you defeat this boss is basically via a puzzle. You have to basically stun her and grab the silk sack from between her legs and avoid the spiders and goo that she spits out. The basic objective is you need to get over to this knight here that is holding the lit torch and bring the thing towards it. Now, once that's done, the spider will get stunned, and this will allow the ghost that has possessed it all, the grouchy professor. You can stun him right away and actually do some tremendous damage by doing this, which prevents him from doing any attacks against you. So, yeah, and you have to repeat this for every single phase of the battle. So, during phase 2, you have to wait for this spider to storm on through, so you don't get hit. But as a result of this, she will also tear down the arena, and of course, not only expose more of the arena, but also change how you have to ignite the web. So now, you have to spin this fan around and get this flame to get over to that spiderweb on the right, which reveals another knight. Once that happens, you then have to go over here, stun the spider again, grab the silk sack and avoid all the enemies, and get back over to that knight on the right. Okay, I got damaged a slight bit, but doesn't matter. Oh, man. I'm getting that back. Okay, I got damaged again, but... Are you kidding me? I'm not giving up. Okay, as I was trying to say, you have to do it like that to get it stuck on his lance, and then, of course, go over here to spin the sack again and get it to burn the sack so that you can, of course, stun the spider again and then get to the grouchy professor once more. That's the second hit! Alright, so now there's just one more hit left to go. Again, get over to the side when the spider storms through. Alright. Once again, she's going to break even more of the arena, and again, change how you had to set with the blaze. So this time, you have to go over and grab this silk sack here. And you have to go back over to the dude holding the lit torch. So watch out for the goo and spiders, and then, of course, wait for him to swing down so that you can then touch the silk sack with the fire. But then when you go back over to her, you have to avoid a couple of falling pillars. Once you get through all of that, you have to then go ahead and ignite this thing, which, of course, allows you to get to this next knight, who also holds a torch. Oh, gosh darn it! Okay, get the sack from between her legs one final time, and wait for, of course, the deal to swing the deal once more. Are you kidding me? What? How in the world did I still get hit by that? Come on, bruh. Alright, come on now. You have got to be seriously kidding me! I am actually about to die. I swear to God, if I die on this boss, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, thank you. So I was trying to say, that will allow the grouchy professor to get out, and then you can damage him again. And this will, of course, finish him off. And, of course, we get the first piece of the Dark Moon as a result. I legit took far too much damage within this battle. I can assure you right now that normally I don't take that much damage, but wow. Oh. But with the first part of the Dark Moon collected, we have finally completed World 1. And that Queen Spider has reverted back to her normal self. I can't actually believe that I took that much damage throughout this whole battle, to be honest. It's the first boss of the game, and I took far too much damage. Remarkable! A ghost that can possess other beings! And unless my eyes are going, the possessor had a piece of the Dark Moon inside himself. Oh, by the way, are you okay? That was a pretty intense scuffle. But you and the Poltergeist 5000 really showed that boss ghost who's boss. I'm sure you're tired after that fight. I'll bring you back now. Egad, are you kidding me? I took like 70 hit points of damage throughout that battle. Like,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
But I'm not kidding. I took 70 hit points of damage. That is actually ridiculous that I took that amount of damage on the first boss. That's kind of embarrassing. Or 80. Oh, it was still a 2-star rank. Okay, I'll take it. I was fully expecting that to be a 1-star, but okay, I was proven wrong. I also kind of find it hilarious that it actually took me exactly 4 minutes to beat this stage. That's kind of hilarious that it took legit 4 minutes. But like I said, guys, I can assure you that I normally don't take that much damage within a boss fight like that, but the fact that I did is pretty damn embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. But in my defense, I was not on my A game throughout this whole thing, so can you blame me? But regardless of that, we were able to finally clear out the first boss of the game. So, Luigi, my boy, what a fight! You really used your noggin to teach that ghost a lesson. Let's take a look at the body-snatching ghost. Alright, come on. That's the grouchy professor. And then, of course, we got some more gold. We got no gold throughout that whole thing. And we have a new mission unlocked. Gloomy Manor, Gradual Infloration. Now, you can only unlock these new missions if you're able to collect all the booze within a specific manor, so keep that in mind. Fantastic! Now that we've recovered another Dark Moon piece, we just need to find the rest of them. Oh. What's that? What's that? You thought we were done? Oh, you didn't think the ghost would keep all the pieces in the same place, did you? No, these ghosts are far too crafty for that. They're likely spread the pieces across the entire valley. Anywho, let's inspect that piece of the Dark Moon. Criminy! Just like the other one. This thing is covered with the same corrupting energy. But it's nothing good as scrubbing can't fix. Alright, well, with that taken care of, this allows us access to World 2. Now, if my suspicions are correct, yes, more of that creepy fog has lifted. Maybe the periscope will be able to locate more Dark Moon pieces. Let's take a gander at the map and see what shakes loose. Woohoo, that's it! That's where we've got to go next. How are we getting there, you ask? Well, I thought it might come to this, so I made a couple of tweaks to the pixelizer. It should now be able to move you to the next location. Check it out on the monitor. Alright. And we get a new mission. And then on top of that, we're allowed access to World 2, which is Haunted Towers. But we're not going to head over there yet. First of all, we're going to actually head over to Egad's teleporter room again. Just so that we can take a look at that new ghost that we collected. So, here is the grouchy professor. This magnificent ghost possessed the Spider Queen in his efforts to hold on to his Dark Moon piece. Luigi really had to use his noggin to outsmart the Spectre. He has his moments. Alright, so with that, takes care of yet another mission. Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap up this episode here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next time, as always, to continue on with the rest of the game, and get into the last mission that we have in Gloomy Manor, because there's one more mission to take care of to finally wrap up World 1. So we're not done with World 1 yet, guys. There's still one last thing left to do to finally wrap up World 1 once and for all. But we'll take a look at that in the next episode. So until next time, guys, I will see you guys later for the next video when we come back. So until next time, guys, bye.